Hey, what's up, everyone? Happy Friday. I am stuffed. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving here in the U.S. I'm thankful for all of you showing up every week, watching the channel, supporting the channel this past 5 years I've been running. Thank you all. We got about 8 minutes to go. Today we have Sergey Lucktinov. We'll be talking about making websites talk to AI. How to bias AI systems. Some pretty good stuff. Some good stuff to add into your AEO, GEO optimizations or tactics. I will definitely be updating the AEO.so database of tactics with today's episode, so be sure to check out AEO.so. And if you guys find any good Black Friday deals, let me know in the live chat. Where you guys at? Let's see here. Hopefully, one of the people are just still asleep from all that food they ate. Let's see if I can. If you're just tuning in, we have about 6 minutes more to go. We are going to be doing some AEO, GEO from Sergey Lucktinov. Lucktinov. I hope I'm saying that right. Longy, yo. Vanessa, that's you, right? Happy Thanksgiving, Andrew. Make sure. Pretty quiet Friday. Everyone must be sleeping. Marcus, happy Friday. We got about 4 more minutes to go. If you're just tuning in, we will be talking about how to make websites talk to AI with Sergey Lucktinov. We'll hopefully get that right. Colin, Larry, my man, what's up? Come on, Sergey. I believe he's from Russia. We'll find out. Sergey gave a presentation at one of Corey Tugbert Mastermind. So we're going to talk about that today. Get some secret nuggets for y'all. We got about 3 minutes to go. Pretty quiet out there, but let me log on to Facebook and make sure it's good to go. Did I make sure I put the file in? Invite. Yeah, the dial-in's in the invite, so. Oh yeah. Any Black Friday deals? Anyone is? Here's what you guys bought. I bought an Aura ring. That Aura ring, one of those rings to check your health tracker. So I got one of those. I'm just looking how to make good sites. So yeah, have you looked at Cadence? Cadence WP. I use that for I was using that for a while for some WordPress, but I ended up just going with V0. I use V0 a lot for a lot of websites I've been creating, and they've been ranking like crazy. Go to V0 app, V0.app. But for WordPress, I've been playing around with Cadence. Cadence, K-A-D-A-N-C-E, I believe. Melissa, Millennial Money Mom, I'm getting out. Where are you going? And out? You're getting... Alright, we got 1 more minute to go. I'm still waiting for my guest. He hasn't logged in yet. We're waiting for Sergey. I may have to reset our timer. I'm going to reset the timer just for about 5 minutes or something, because I'm going to have to ping him on. Oh, let's go back. There we go. Oh, I'm getting an Aura ring too. Yeah, I do have the Amex. That's exactly. We get $200 credit. I just remembered. I was looking for one, and I saw I got one of those emails or something, but we get $200 credit. So I'm definitely going to be using my Amex for that Aura ring. And then I think we get $200 every year, so I'm going to let the subscription monthly on that go on the Amex as well. I just ordered the ring sizing kit today, so hopefully I get that later on this afternoon. Then I'm going to place my order. If you're just tuning in, we have let's see. Our guest is still not here. Oh yeah, you could definitely get the value of it when you just go to the lounges. Every time I travel to go to lounge, it's like that can. There's so many things that pays off for it. So also the Uber Eats, you get like $200 or $15 every single time with Uber. Oh man, Stefan, happy Friday. All right, so I'm reaching out to Sergey. Well, actually, Sergey's buddy Vladimir actually hooked us up. So let's see. I love the lounges. I will never wait in general population. Peasants in the airport. Yeah, I also have the Chase Sapphire card. Their lounges are pretty sick. I went to the very first one in San Diego, so I checked that one out. Really good food, too. All right, so our buddy here, Vladimir, is checking on our guest today, Sergey. We don't want to miss this one. It's actually a really good one. Just looking at the deck he gave, at the presentation he gave at a mastermind. Mastermind info is always some good stuff to know. Oh, there he goes. All right. Let's see here. Sergey, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Sergey, can you hear me?
Hear you.
All right. We got our guest in. We got about 40 seconds to go. We'll be talking about making websites to talk to AI with Sergey Lucktinov. Is that how you pronounce it? Lucktinov? Am I saying that correctly? Sergey?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. But can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Check. 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes.
Can you hear me? Yes? All
Yes,
right,
yes.
all right. So I'm going to put you on mute real quick, and I'm going to do a quick intro,
Okay.
and I'll get you right in, all right?
Okay.
All right. And it's Lucktinov, right? Lucktinov? Is how you pronounce
Lucktinov,
it?
yes.
Lucktinov.
Yes.
All right. Good. All right.
Yeah. Hey, time to get it started. No delay. Let's work. Want to see you be an SEO expert. Paul Andre de Vera. Steady dropping knowledge. Over 15 years in the game, so he knows all about it. Master the art of SEO. You will be amazed. Time to get your brand off page to on page. Dropping knowledge. Legendary for sure. Whether you're just getting started or self-employed entrepreneur. Yeah, let's go. Subscribe to the SEO video show.
Hey, welcome to another episode of the SEO video show where SEO is alive and fun. My name is Paul Andre de Vera, aka Dre, and I curate SEO videos released within the past week. It's about 1-minute clips. My favorite part of the show is when I get to introduce my guests, and today's guest we have Sergey Lucktinov. Before we get started, let's say what's up to everyone in chat. See Melissa, Stefan, Colin, Larry, Marcus, Andrew, Ernesto. What's up, everyone? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Now let's get on with the show.
Hey Dre, why did the SEO cross the road? They wanted to get hit by traffic.
All right. So if you haven't noticed, the past couple of weeks, I've actually started seeing some ranking changes and things roll out with a couple clients of mine. And so I've just been looking into it, and I see a lot of other people are actually having the same issues. Or like there may be a ranking, core ranking rollout this week, I think, because I believe about a couple weeks ago I started seeing things, and now other people are reporting things. So be sure not to edit too much things if you are having some ranking drops. I've had some clients where they were on ranking number 1 for keywords and like totally fell off of not ranking at all and lost like 40% of the traffic. So this is some real stuff, and this is the first time I've actually had a client get hit with one of those core algorithm updates. But all right, let's go into this. Before we introduce our guest, here's a word from our sponsor.
Hey Dre, why did the SEO
Your
cross
traffic is vanishing and AI search is the reason why. Hi, I'm Paul Andre de Vera, a 20-year SEO pro, and this is how I beat AI in its own game. Answer engines like ChatGPT, Gemini, and Perplexity are all replacing Google results, and your organic traffic is disappearing. No links, no attribution, just lost visibility. Right at the moment, people are deciding what to buy. These answers shape the buyer's journey, but you get zero traffic and zero credit. So how do you stay visible even when search engines stop sending traffic? I use Profound, the only tool built to help brands in AI search. I used to spend hours optimizing for rankings. Now I optimize for answers, and Profound tells me precisely what AI is talking about my brand. Profound gives you answer engine insights. See where and how AI mentions your brand. Agent analytics. Track how often AI crawlers visit and use your content. Conversation Explorer. Discover what real users ask AI before they buy. And shopping visibility. Boost product presence in ChatGPT shopping. If you're not showing up in AI answers, you're out of the conversation. Start now before your brand disappears from the buyer's journey. Be sure to click the link below and try Profound.com to take back your brand's visibility.
Sergey is one of the leading minds in AI search. He's a digital strategist and an author. He specializes in GEO, AEO, and AI optimization. He's created a semantic retrieval optimization, a breakthrough framework redefining how content connects with AI-driven search, knowledge graphs, and retrieval systems. He's an author of Semantic SEO, SRO, and AI. Please welcome Sergey Lucktinov.
Sergey, my man, welcome to the show.
That's a nice intro. Hi, thank you for having me.
Of course. Everyone's give a round of applause. All right, thank you, Sergey. This is the first question I ask all my SEO professionals that come on here. 1 minute or less, how does Sergey get ranking on page 1 of Google?
Make sure you create good content and you optimize it for meaning, basically.
All right, love it. Let's rewind this real quick. Take us way back. When did you first get into SEO?
16 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Nice. I mean, I would love you to describe your journey from 60 years ago. Was it through an agency? Was it through your own business? Were you kind of doing things? Tell us that story.
Yeah, it was actually very interesting because I was working as a bookkeeper,
Okay.
and I was a bookkeeper by trade, and I didn't like it. So I started reading SEO for Dummies book for a year on my free time.
Okay.
And then I quit my job, and on my second interview, I got an in-house position in New York in a nice company. They didn't have anybody, so I was doing everything. And after 1 year, I realized I did them very good results. So I'm like, if I can do it for them, I can do it for other people. So I started my own agency, and it was interesting experience, not as much fun as I thought it's gonna be. After 3 years, I didn't like it at all because I got fired for doing a good job and doing a so-so job. So I decided to apply the same strategies I applied for my clients on my own properties. So for 12 years, I've been doing affiliate, and it's been a very interesting journey. It was doing, if you're familiar with the model, it's an authority site model.
Okay.
So you create high quality content, build links, and it ranked for a decade. And then 2 years ago, everything started dropping for the first time.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, I started. I wanted to analyze what happened because my authority site system used to be great. So I saw Korai on one of the conferences, and whatever he was talking about, semantic SEO got me really interested in this stuff. So I started following him and learning his course and everything, all the material on his website. And about a year ago, I realized that what he's doing, this semantic SEO model, is in a nutshell AI. Like it's when you start analyzing patterns around LLMs and around how Google works, you see that all the concepts they exactly the same. So I started digging into that, and I saw that it's very possible to optimize your website in LLM when you do a good semantic SEO.
Okay.
because it matches like 95% of everything. So I started delving into AI more deeply because I didn't realize, I didn't understand what AI is. And so I started taking AI engineering courses, and that's when it clicked. It just like, okay, like this is the real thing. So I started writing the book. I wrote this book, Semantic SEO, SRO and AI, and it basically explains how to use semantic SEO, slightly changed, to use LLM logic to rank in LLM.
Love that. And we can get that on Amazon today, right? It's available on Amazon, and it's called what's the title of it again, so people can search it?
Semantic SEO, SRO, and AI.
Nice.
Or you can just search semantic SEO, and it's the first book. I think it's the only good book.
You did some optimization there, huh? For semantic SEO. Love that.
Wasn't
love that.
Difficult.
All right. So speaking of SRO, what is SRO? That's something that it's a framework you put together, right?
Yes, it's in a nutshell, it's making your website super AI friendly, because we use strategies that AI uses internally, and we create content the way that AI stores content internally as well. So when it sees, the whole idea is to make your content, because the main concept in LLM retrieval right now is the cost of retrieval. Running LLM is very expensive. So what LLM models do, they try to rank the cheapest and the safest content possible. So by implementing logic that LLM understand, you remove a lot of compute power behind the decision on how to analyze, how to understand your content. And when the content is the cheapest to rank, LLM picks that instead of something that a little bit more complex to analyze.
Interesting. I would love to break that down. I'm pretty sure we're going to be breaking that down soon. But I want it for those that think that ranking for SEO today is the same thing as as a long time ago. I mean, like, how are AI systems retrieve? I mean, you mentioned that they look at things cheaper, right? So, like, I mean, what should be the main thing that people should be like looking at right now? So, like, hey, stop thinking like this. Start thinking like this.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest mental shift that people have to go through, because LLM is not search engine. Search engine is deterministic, so to speak. So it has an index that it can analyze and it can apply an algorithm to. LLM is not ranking anything. LLM is retrieving information. It does use search engine, but it's just a tool for LLM. So when LLM, the process behind the LLM is like this. It's a multi-step process. So when you use a certain query in LLM, it breaks it down into fan-out queries, up to 20, between 5 and 20 queries. And those queries are being fetched through API to either Bing, if it's ChatGPT, or to Google Index, if it's Gemini. And it takes a snapshot of top 10 ranking results for each search query, for each fan-out query. Then it analyzes it, and it analyzes key metadata. So it's like website name, website URL, your title, meta description that it sees in your in search results page, and it considers certain internal factors like website trust and all that internal value that Bing and Google adds to every website. Then it analyzes, like it removes between 50 to 80%. It analyzes those fan-out metadata, and it removes the results that are obviously not relevant. So if it's not relevant to a query, or it's not relevant to intent, it removes those. The remaining results, it slightly skims through. Like it analyzes very lightly. It just looks at the DOM and just general structure, first couple paragraphs, and it sees if the page is actually okay, meaning-wise. Like, does it match the fan-out query? If it does, then it moves to the next stage. Next stage, it's like 10% of whatever was in the original fan-out 200 websites, for example.
Okay.
And this final stage, it does a complete parse of all the websites that are still left in the pool, and it analyzes all the passages. It analyzes how clear they, how structured, how trustworthy they are,
Okay.
and then it does a re-ranking, and it picks from 3 to 8 passages,
Okay.
and then it combines an answer from those passages. And this is the answer that you see in your LLM output.
Interesting. So, I mean, how do you know all this? I mean, that's a lot to know. I mean, was it something that you is it something that you tested, or is it something that you learned from when you were studying the AI and engineering part? I mean, like, how's this like, and how can we put this into practice?
It's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's I've been building when I was trying to analyze to understand Caray's framework. Caray's framework is complex.
Yeah.
So I decided to use LLM to kind of combine all the nodes from the course and let AI teach me.
Yeah.
And once I was finished with the notes, I decided to take it a couple steps further. So I started analyzing AI patterns, Google patterns first, then AI patterns, AI books. So all of this information, it's coming from this process. This for a year almost. I've been learning this infrastructure, and AI part is actually more or less recent. It's like 4 or 5 months when I actually realized that whatever I'm learning right now, because everything for conventional SEOs, when you see Caray's framework, it's super complex because it has terms that you never heard in conventional SEO. So when I started learning AI infrastructure, I saw that it has the same concepts. That's when kind of light bulb got light on, and I started thinking maybe there is something about semantic SEO, Caray style, and LLMs.
Excellent.
Okay, love that. Okay, if AI retrieval is now like passage based instead of like document based, what are maybe the top two or three things that SEOs should do immediately to like at least get picked up by passages?
First of all, you have to fix. There are multiple things that are super important. The first, most important thing I would say, that's speed optimization. So you need to make sure that your website time to first byte, one of the most important KPIs, speed KPIs. So you need to make sure that it's less than 300 milliseconds, because if it's longer than that, LLM will just not check your website. It just on that first stage when it analyzes. Well, you pass in the first stage when it analyzes just metadata. But once you get to the stage when it actually goes to your website, you're not going to pass it, and it's not going to even consider your website at all. Another thing is lead with the meaning. So make sure that your passages, when you optimize for a certain keyword or for a certain answer, make sure that you answer it right away. So in the first 50, 70 words. And make sure that your content is structured properly, so you're not drifting into unrelated things. So if you and you stay on topic, every page should be on a specific topic that's relevant to this specific fan-out query that you're trying to optimize for, and the whole page should be relevant to the query as well. So you answer the question in the beginning of the article, and then you kind of follow up with related information. And every passage has to be self-contained, not drifting into other concepts. So like if you discuss certain thing, discuss only that thing. And when you finish discussing it, move on to something else. Don't have long paragraphs where you discuss multiple things. This confuses LLM because it analyzes chunks, and if a chunk is noisy or it's drifty, it has different concepts all combined, then it's a problem.
Got it. Love that. Okay, so in your presentation that you gave, you mentioned something about guardrails like query frames and context windows. I mean, how can content creators influence those guardrails to increase the probability of being searched?
You can't influence it directly because context window depends on two things. It's chat history and model settings. So a customer, a user of LLM can, let's say, preset it by saying that, like, I like this kind of content, or like I'm this kind of person. And so you can't really affect it, but you can affect it indirectly by structuring your content in this way where it fits perfectly that specific context window. So, the second part is optimizing your website, your whole business, your whole website as a content list of articles. Basically, you need to create. You need to follow customer's journey. You make your website match that context window by creating as many articles that cover all possible queries that specific context window might be asking. So you analyze who your customer is, what kind of problems they're trying to solve with your product. And based on that, you create this proper structure, this macro structure. There are two different things, two major concepts in semantic SEO. This is macro semantics and micro semantics. Macro semantics deals with how you create your website structure, and micro semantics is how you structure your content. So your macro structure has to follow the things that your potential customer might be looking for, and then when they're looking for those things, your articles are going to show up in search results, and LLM is going to see it. And if everything else is good, you're going to get retrieved into the final answer.
Love that. Let's dive deeper into SCNs, something you call semantic content networks, right? And site architecture. So, I mean, you talk about like these content networks as a foundation for AI-friendly websites. I mean, again, like, is it everything that you've just been talking about? Like, what is like this SCN, this content network that you're talking about? And if someone really just was starting out, want to get this going, like, how can they get started?
It's actually very simple to explain. It's slightly more difficult to put in life. So, semantic content network is a topical map. Topical map, I think a lot of people know. So it's topical map, but it's properly linked. So in the semantic content network, you have a macro page, which is like general topic page. Then you have a so-called seed page, which is like a category page, subcategory of that wider topic. And then you have node pages. Node pages are those fan-out queries, basically. And the way you structure semantic content network is by linking, by internal links. So macro has to link to seed page. Seed needs to link back to macro. Then seed links to node, and node links back to seed. You never link from macro to node or from node to macro, because this breaks a semantic relationship.
All right. So that sounds almost complicated just to kind of picture out. Is there something? Do you have this on your website anywhere where people can kind of follow this? Is this something that you published anywhere, like on LinkedIn, on how you are like linking these certain things?
I'm gonna start publishing more content about this topic, but with my book, I created a custom ChatGPT that explains all that information, and it can explain easier. Like the beauty of the book is that you read the book and then you can go into this ChatGPT and you can ask questions about the concepts that are not clear, or even if everything's clear, you just ask it and it gives you much deeper explanation, because the structure of the book is the target audience for the book is not SEOs, it's more like people, business people and SEOs.
Yep.
So it's written in this beginner-friendly language. But if you want to learn more, you can check the custom GPT. But the reason why I have this structure, there is a specific reason for that, a specific logic, because this is how LLM sees the content in its internal system.
Okay.
That's how it builds a knowledge base, a knowledge graph, internal knowledge graph. So when it comes to a website and it sees content that looks exactly how it sees content in pre-training data, it clicks exactly with it right away, and it understands that this page is relevant for this topic.
Got it. So, are there any tools that you're using right now to kind of like help you with some of these things that you're talking about?
I'm using my own custom GPT that I created. With creating semantic content network is that it's kind of difficult to analyze and figure out which content is macro, which content is seed, and which content is node. But you can do it, you can kind of guess it based on logic. Korai, from my understanding, is not using any tools. He's using his mind, and you can do it. You can absolutely do it without any external help. And you just you can start actually doing it. It's not that difficult to start implementing semantic content network on your website. Even if you have hundreds of pages, there is actually a strategy that you can start, and eventually you're gonna get there.
Got it. Love that. So I want to talk about now. And guys, I put a link to the book in the live chat. If you guys want to check out that book, I put the link to the book in the live chat. So be sure to check that out. I want to talk about schema markup. So is there like a certain schema types that you are using for this to help LLMs? Let's talk about schema a little bit.
Schema is not that relevant, to be frank, in LLMs. Schema's purpose is basically to help with the is basically to help LLM to understand what your page is about. It's like a handshake, like it's nothing more. And the most useful ones are article, blog post, persona, company, how to, and FAQ. Those are the most important ones. You can use them. It doesn't hurt. Everything else is kind of relevant. But in a big picture, it doesn't really that matter. It just helps you a little bit, just a little bit. But if your micro semantics is all over, if your content is not following proper rules, how to explain, if your content is not clear enough for LLM, no matter what kind of schema you have, it's not going to help.
Got it. Okay, now let's talk about some meta descriptions and some of the passive level optimizations we talked about. You mentioned meta descriptions now act as a semantic abstract for AI. How should we be looking at this? Can you explain this a little bit more?
Yeah. So the old school meta description treatment was either not to include it at all. Like lately on my websites, before I even started doing semantic SEO, I would just delete it, and I would Google let to decide whatever it wants to pull from the page based on whatever the keyword intent is. It used to be like a strategy like that. But the ideal way right now is to create a proper meta description that explains what's happening on the page. Let's say you're trying to solve an issue with a broken broken screen phone on an iPhone, broken screen on iPhone. So your article title should be how to fix broken screen on an iPhone, and your description should be similar. So we should say, in this article, you're gonna learn how to fix your broken screen on an iPhone, and you'll see a detailed guide. So you explain in your description what exactly people gonna see on your page, and you do it for the main reason for this is the way LLM retrieves the information from search engine. That initial fan out, when it doesn't even check your website, your internal, it doesn't even go to your page, to your website. It analyzes just the metadata, and if your description is super relevant to the query that LLM is using, then you're gonna be considered for the next stage when it's actually gonna check your website, and that's why it's important to have it.
Love that. Okay. Let's get on to something about on your presentation where you talk about competing with like the big boys, like the giants out there. I mean, you advise not trying to outrank giants in competitive queries. I mean, what is the best way for you to go against these big players with long tail or fan out queries?
You design your website, as I said before, you design your website around your customer and the customer's problems that they have. And you create certain pages that matches those fan-out queries.
Okay.
And you don't have to rank for super high competition keyword. If every customer, every LLM user, they have certain background, right? Like if you provide in the service and you know that your customer is XYZ and they have certain problems and they're certain age, you can reflect it in your content. So when big companies are trying to rank for high competition keywords and attract as many people as possible, you can attract your ideal customer on your website naturally. Another trick that you can do is brand association. So you can pick a more popular competitor, and you can create either a blog post somewhere or what is it called, parasite post somewhere, and you can explain that this brand is good, but for specific user similar to that specific problem, there is a better brand that, or you can say that this is an alternative. And when somebody is searching for an alternative in an LLM, that article is going to be pulled up because there is not much competition for that specific customer, for that specific long tail keyword.
Oh, you just gave me a great idea on using Parasite SEO. Love that. All right, using Parasite pages to at least format it correctly to my mind's thinking right now. Thank you for sharing that. If there's anyone in the audience out there that has any questions, coming down to my last few questions here, and we're coming close to time, so be sure to ask them in the live chat. We're getting some great information here, so while Sergey's here, please ask them in the live chat and I'll get to them as soon as I read them. So let's go into more of the technical eligibility and crawlability for teams with limited technical resources. What are some minimal technical requirements needed to be that's definitely required to be in AI retrieval? I know you mentioned speed is huge, right? Is there any other things that we should do, like LLM.txt? I know LLMS.txt, people talk about that. Any other things that you kind of like are just...
It doesn't hurt having LLM.txt, but it doesn't help either. Okay. So like do at your own risk. Speed is the most important factor, and how you structure your website from technical point of view, meaning it shouldn't shift. There are some websites that use big pop-up windows.
Oh yeah.
Right away. And that's a major factor for LLM, because when it analyzes, when you pass the initial initial stage, and LLM is actually checking your website. It checks your structure through DOM, so it sees just like a short version. It doesn't see any design, and the majority of pop-ups they pop up higher, like they pop up on top of everything. So when LLM analyzes your content, and instead of analyzing something meaningful that should be your first passage with the exact answer to the query, it sees a pop-up that says, so give us your email and we're gonna send you a coupon code. And it completely throws off LLM because it thinks that this website is about something promotional. So that's very important. Another thing, the website should not switch elements. Like the website should be static, so to speak. Like if you have ads that mess up your content layout, that switch things, for LLM, it's instability. It's a sign that it cannot trust your website that much because it sees one thing 1 second, one part of second, and next part of second it sees something else. It's a mismatch, and that's a negative signal.
That reminds me, what are some good trust signals for us to do in order to build trust? Because you mentioned trust a few times.
There are different. The trust that I'm talking about, it's on-page trust, and on-page trust, it's basically the claims. So when you explain a certain concept, if you change definitions, or if you say that x is equal y in one passage, and then in another you say that x is equal z, that's a negative signal, and that's the element. That's what LLM considers as trust. Trust as conventional SEO, it's something else. It's more like links, co-mentions, mentions, PR. For LLM, trust, the LLM doesn't see off-page signals. For LLM, links and off-page signals and trust on a website level are important during the initial stage when it does this fan out process and it sees all the websites. At this stage, search engine provides certain KPI about that particular website. So like the trust score, spam score, those things are considered at this stage. And if they are good, you pass to another stage, and then they become irrelevant.
Got it. Love that. Okay, this is my last question this is my second to last question here. So guys, again, if you have any questions, ask them in the live chat. So what you talk about how query framing changes probability. For example, best city for food versus weather versus skiing. I mean, how can brands design content that aligns with multiple frames so AI constantly chooses them? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in reality, you should not optimize for multiple queries.
Okay.
If the golden rule, LLM rule, is one query type per page.
One query type per page. Explain that a little more. Yeah, explain that a little more.
There are different query types that are like, let's say, definition query type, and there's commercial query type, review query type. If you mix different query types on one page, it confuses LLM. It loses trust. It loses the article is not as meaningful. Meaning is not. It doesn't stay in the same domain, so to speak. So the rule is you optimize one per one query intent, and if you want to discuss another query intent, you can always create a different article, different page, and this way it's actually better because you're gonna improve your semantic content network because you're gonna create an extra node in this network, which is gonna be also super relevant to this topic, but it's gonna be very well optimized for that specific query and for that specific query intent.
Love that. So let's say let's say if we're trying to optimize for LLMs, so you're saying that even if it's one query and we're supposed to answer them really quickly, so we can have pages like really very not so long pages, like not so many words. We can like create pages with less than 500 words to still get ranked, get pulled into LLMs.
Yeah,
Is
definitely.
Ah,
You don't have to write 10,000 words. Like when I had my authority site system, right? When I was using it, some of my articles were like 8,000 words.
okay.
I now realize it was a big mistake. Like it would never work, and it doesn't work right now.
Oh,
that's one of the reasons why those pages got all demoted 2 years ago.
Got it. Okay, great information there. I didn't see any questions coming in from the live chat. So this is the question I always ask all my professionals that come on here. Also, is that if someone wanted to get into the SEO industry today, become an SEO professional, it's one way or another, what would your advice be to them?
Start with basics. Learn conventional SEO, and then get into semantic SEO.
Got it. Love that. And for this episode to feel complete for you, Sergey, any last words for the audience, and how can people get a hold of you?
Just make sure that your websites are meaningful and they stay on topic. That's like the main issue that LLM is facing when it's analyzing the website. And if you want to get in touch, I have a new project that I opened, and that's going to be exclusively about semantics. It's called semanticvector.com. So come check it out.
Wait, what is it again?
Semanticvector.com.
Semantic, is it up right now? Semantic Vector?
Yeah.
Vector.com. Let's take a look at it so I can put it in the live chat. Semanticvector.com. I might not be spelling it correctly unless it's... Oh, there it goes. Semanticvector.com is optimized for how AI thinks. Is that the header?
Yes, that's the one.
All right. So I'm going to put it in the live chat. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna publish more articles there specific to LLM optimization, and I'm also building a new tool that's gonna help create people proper content outline and semantic content network. And if anybody is interested, on that website, on the bottom of the page, there is an email form. If you want to be notified as soon as possible, as soon as the alpha version is ready, and you would like to check it out.
Love it. Thank you so much. Everyone, just give a round of applause.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, Sergey, you dropped a lot of knowledge bombs here. So can you hold on for one quick second? All right, guys, that concludes today's episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And don't forget to visit our sponsor, tryprofound.com. Go to tryprofound.com and visit AEO.so to learn more about answer engine optimization. And I will definitely be taking today's episode and adding all the nuggets to AEO.so, so be sure to check that out. And until next time, I will see you guys next week. Peace out.
Thank you for watching. Hope you come back next week. Make sure to subscribe. You don't want to miss a thing. Hope you learn something new, because the vibe is incredible. From the special SEO professionals, SEO video show, let's work. Want to see you be an SEO expert. Paul Andre de Vera helping you step it up. No delay right now. Time to level up. Hey, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe. Woo!